Sometimes I'm just focusing on music without any thoughts, but it is a sound meditation or just listening to music.
So when you listen to music, usually, you feel good. That's why you listen to music. So music has this ability to make you feel good. So you might think that's meditation, but the difference between meditation and just listening to music is that, you know you're listening to music. Otherwise, just listening to music, you don't know you're listening to music really. You're just kind of lost in the music and it makes you feel good. Kind of the result could be the similar. You feel peaceful or you feel good. Think about something that's kind of has the same result as meditation, for example, getting a massage, for example, a relaxing massage. You feel really good. You feel really peaceful. You feel very relaxed. But yet, getting a massage and meditation are not the same thing, right? But they have similar results. Or let's say you take a walk, something, like a nature hike, then you also feel good and you feel peaceful normally, isn't it? Normally. So you have similar results, but one is not meditation, one is just a nature hike, and one is meditation. So what is the difference then between like these kind of things that make you feel like have the same result as similar result as meditation? The difference is that you know you are hiking, for example. You know you are listening to music. For example, oh, coffee. If you drink coffee, it also makes you feel good, isn't it? I always drink coffee, usually in the morning. Um, Today I got coffee for the afternoon. But anyway, if you drink coffee, then it makes you feel good. Also, kind of, But the difference is, for example, let's say someone who's just drinking coffee, at wherever coffee shop, and then let's say someone like a meditator, some, like let's say the Dalai Lama or something like that, drinking tea or whatever. But the difference is that he knows he's drinking tea. He knows what he's doing. He knows he's aware of the taste. He's aware of the fragrance. So he's alive to the act process of drinking tea. And a regular person just drinks tea, but he's kind of like thinking about stuff. Usually doesn't know he's drinking tea. Basically, for mostly he doesn't know. Like he's just kind of absent-mindedly drinking tea. And same with music. You're absent-mindedly just listening to music, and you feel good, but maybe you're not aware. So, and sometimes you think you don't have thoughts, but that's not necessarily true. Mostly, when you listen to music, you also have thoughts because you have thoughts constantly. They don't stop, but you don't know you're having thoughts. That is mostly the case. When you listen to music, you think, "Oh, I don't have any thoughts. I'm just listening, enjoying the music." That's not true. You have thoughts, but you're just not aware of them. Just not aware of them. They're kind of like gross. We call it gross thoughts, and the gross thoughts, you're aware of easily, but the subtle thoughts, you're not aware of at all. And most of the time, you're not aware of what you're thinking. Even though you think all day long, you don't know what you're thinking, you don't know what you've thought, and so forth. So, yeah, so basically, it's like this. If you consciously hear the music, that is a meditation. But like the sound of um, you hear the bell, the singing bowl, and then you're consciously aware of the sound. That's the difference. So, so you have to be careful with music because sometimes you might think you're meditating, but maybe you're not. But there's no problem with meditating with music. There's no problem with that. It's okay. But try to maybe mix it up with sometimes music and then sometimes maybe guided meditation and then sometimes with nothing at all. Just trying to meditate. Just focusing on the breath or so mix it up maybe, just don't do one, but try different types of meditations.
I don't meditate in the evening before going to bed,
Mhm.
I just listening to your guide meditation.
Mhm.
Is it okay? Or should I
Yeah.
sit and meditate before going to sleep?
No, it's fine. Whatever works for you. So during that process of going to bed, if you're listening to positive like things or kind of beneficial or wholesome things, then your sleep will be restful. So it's fine to do that. Yeah. I sometimes do that. I sometimes listen to Dharma talks or like audiobooks as I fall asleep. You can use the timer for the audiobooks, like um, 30 minutes. So sometimes I do that also. And it's good to fall asleep with something wholesome because then your sleep will be very restful. Yeah. The process of falling asleep, that's important time. And also that before you fall asleep is also important time. It's important to use that time with something wholesome that's, otherwise it affects your sleep, right? Like if you fall asleep watching a horror movie, you'll have nightmares for sure, almost, right? Or if you fall asleep, let's say with anger, if you're not at all refreshed. The sleep was not restful at all. So that sleeping, going into sleep, the sleeping process, and then before you sleep, what you do before you sleep, that'll affect your sleep quality. And the quality of sleep is quality of life. So it's very important to fall asleep in a kind of wholesome mindset.